Trailer Trash is a segment every week where we watch a series of trailers, and then we just talk about the trailers, and then we say, this trailer is the best trailer, and it is, for whatever arbitrary reason we decide is what makes a good trailer this week.
That's what we're feeling, man. That's what we're
Critical
feeling.
analysis, what's that? Nah, we just go with the gut.
Go with your gut.
It's all
true.
gut.
In the end, isn't that what critical analysis is you just do that next step where you're like, why does my gut feel this way? Which is how I feel after,
Dude, that's pretty deep.
It's because I ate that burrito.
Your close read, the close read.
What?
If you remix the remix, goes back to normal.
It's the remix edition. All right. What is this game? Descent?
What is this game? Descent? Get it out of here.
I hear it's a game that is based on a new one.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's a new one based on an old one.
I can't
I
drop
think
this.
we need a restart.
I can't drop this blast.
No, the segment's still going. We got it.
Is
Descent. It's pretty Descent.
It's pretty Descent.
Pretty Descent. It's a pretty
Ethan
Descent.
wanted
I've
that
never
one
heard
so
of this
bad.
game.
I've never heard of it either. Matt was like, yo, you played this? And I'm like, what is this? What is this game? I've never played an old one.
That, tell us
Alright.
about Descent. What
I've
is
never
it,
played Descent, but I saw the Giant Bomb guys play it. 'Cause
Oh,
they like
okay.
old games.
Okay.
Oh, word?
It was a while ago. It's just like a game. I don't know. It's a game. You run.
Oh, word.
So all I know about the game is that it is, I think, a like roguelike style kind of dungeon crawler, the original one.
How could it be a dungeon crawl? There's spaceships, dog.
So you're
Dungeons in space?
So
this is an old
up
game.
in
like
space.
the one thing I got from the original Descent, and someone who likes the original Descent is gonna be like mad at me, but like the one thing I got from it that was like the cool thing it did, which is like I think like this is like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
something like that, was that you move around 365 degrees, like in a way that
Wait,
is.
did you say 365 degrees? Dude,
I
you
just-
found
I just-
5 extra
I just
degrees.
took it again.
Those
Wait,
five,
okay?
those 5 degrees go to another dimension.
Oh,
The
shit.
extra 5, the extra 5 that you can't have anywhere else.
I mean, that is pretty revolutionary. I've never seen a game do that before. Tony Hawk's like, oh shit, I think I could just went a little farther.
It's like, oh shit, how is that possible? So, you know how in space there's no up or down?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Uh-huh.
that's what this game was like so crazy about. Like, you're controlling this little mining robot, like drone thing,
Uh-huh.
but like, it's trippy because there's no like, oh, this is the ground below you. And
It's
you can, like,
just
fly
everything
upwards.
is
It's just,
everything.
Like, every direction is movable, and there's hallways that go off in every kind of
Yeah.
conceivable direction.
Okay.
So it's not like you're in a room and here's a hallway this way and a hallway that way. It's just like you can go like anywhere and everything becomes like up or down gets all like weirdly mixed up because you can move in any direction.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what Descent was. And then there's like
it's
bad
pretty
guys, you gotta
trippy.
shoot them. You gotta mine. I don't know. It didn't look that great to me.
So this new trailer
It's a new one.
is like, we're doing,
Yeah?
we're just doing whatever we want. You can do
We're doing
365
a story
if you want.
mode.
We're bringing
We're
it
doing
back.
Story mode now.
I mean, who says it's story mode? It could just be
This is like God's story mode.
Also,
It's
the
God's
most bored
plot.
narrator I ever heard.
Yeah, he's like,
just like,
That-
Yeah,
that-
man, the
out
Earth
dragged
that could just be
down.
set
I
up.
was nobody.
There's a thing
Out
set
here,
up.
I'm
Just needed
somebody.
story
Oh, hey,
mode.
she's-
I found that extra 5.
oh, the dog's doing a thing. So, yeah, this trailer didn't capture me. This trailer, I was like, all
I
right.
think that the visuals are kind of neat for it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
that's
find it kind of
fine.
bland.
Mm.
The story mode.
It looks like ass when Ethan's
No, it doesn't look like ass. It just looks bland.
Let's just make a new sci-fi space fighting game and call it the extra 5 degrees.
Like the 100, it's just the extra
Yeah,
5.
the extra 5.
the extra 5 degrees is
We
the name
found
of the
others.
podcast
There's 5
now.
more degrees than 360. Where does it go? If you spin too much, it's just a little. It's like say Bloody Mary from a mirror. It's like,
Yeah, I was gonna
screw
say
that.
it's like the
Yeah.
new horror movie.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking trailer
You've
shows up.
gone-
It's like from the writer of the Babadook. it's like, sir, you're gonna want to see this.
What?
You're gonna want to see this.
We found 5 more degrees.
What?
Where does it go during those extra 5 degrees?
Oh, so wait,
then
is
it's
it gonna be like Advent? Is it gonna be like the Event Horizon?
Yes. And then it's like
Staring
gonna
at your
show,
eyeballs, like
or it'll show like the fucking astronaut, and he's like, I'm going to extra 5, and then it like all the music in the trailer like cuts, and he's like looking around in wonderment, and then there's like monster jump out.
I want to see this
so-
movie.
And
wait,
it's like
but
Paul
before
Rudd,
that part, before that
Naomi
part,
Campbell, John
Sigourney Weaver.
Leguizamo,
Ryan,
John
Ryan,
Lovitz.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Phillippe.
It needs to have a shot before he goes into space. The astronaut's on a helicopter. He's like, "We're on an oil rig doing some deep science shit.
Yeah.
They found this." He holds up in a briefcase, and we don't see what's inside the briefcase.
It's 5 degrees. They captured it.
You knew there was an extra 5 out there, and you didn't say anything.
You were so busy asking if you could go the extra 5 degrees that you didn't ask if
The
we
world's
could.
at stake.
And then it's like, ground control to me.
Yes. All somber,
Yeah,
somber version.
somber.
Yes.
Uh,
Well, we made it, guys. Hollywood, please
Engines.
email us with $10 million for this great idea.
I've already mailed the idea to myself, so therefore I have the copyright, I think.
Yeah. That's how
I
it
just
works.
want to watch your guys' melodrama of this play out more. I want to see the rest of this movie.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, The Descent comes out later this year. You'll have to find. So coming soon. I don't know when. You'll have to find out what.
Coming
it's all
out on
about.
PC and Switch.
It comes out in
Xbox.
2316.
On PlayStation. I couldn't see the YouTube things in the middle of the
Sorry
screen
about that.
icons.
You
Okay.
I
fool!
know. That's the downfall of this format.
Okay. Next
Well,
up.
Next trailer.
Let's do something equally as absurd.
Go
Jump
on.
Force.
Nothing can be equally.
Is that new
Um,
hot anime fighter goodness from Bandai Namco? And they just introduced
Diddle.
Yami Yuki.
Yammy.
That means
Hey,
he got-
hey, Yammy.
means he talks like this.
Yes.
He doesn't have this. He doesn't have this kind of voice because he's
Kaiba.
not. He's
Yeah,
not
you're right.
Yugi.
He was the pharaoh.
Dark magician.
Look at
I
that dual disc
summon-
blimp in this thing.
I'm Dan Green, and I'm here.
The littlest panda fighter.
So it looks like he doesn't really
I
fight.
played Knuckles in the anime Sonic X.
No,
He
it
looks like the Pokemon fighter of
he
this
looks like
game.
JoJo
Yeah, he-
style using
Yeah,
stands.
because he still dashes forward at super speed, which I don't remember him ever doing in the show. But then he's got Dark Magician in front of him, like doing the actual fight moves.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that time I heard a dog that wasn't
puppy
on our
man.
side.
who from Shonen Jump would you want to see in this? Ethan.
All of My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
Ethan.
Ethan.
Joestar.
Human jump character, please.
Yeah, names who?
Joestar.
Joseph Joestar?
Present Mike.
Yeah, Joseph
Okay.
Joestar. So you
Let's
can go.
go.
Holy shit!
That's
and then-
cheating because Ricardo already mentioned that before the podcast.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
name
No
it.
one said that. Let me name some other.
Yeah, I want you to name a Shonen Jump character.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, not from JoJo.
The main superhero man in My Hero Academia. The main guy.
All Might or who?
Yes.
All
All
man.
Might.
All
All Might.
Might.
All Man.
All man.
Oh,
I'm
he's
all man.
He's got the
He's
red,
in fact
big,
all
giant,
man.
bulky red suit man who has like the dark out of his eyes. So
If he
you
keeps
can't see
showing
him.
off his all muscles, I just my.
All muscles, all quirk. That's all I know about that.
Kenshiro.
Hey, you know it's quirks. You know it's called quirks.
Yeah, I walk in on
Yeah.
that show being watched sometimes. So
Yeah.
I pick up the
One of his
pieces.
roommates
and
watched
then
it.
you go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. You're watching anime. Let me leave the room.
You close the
This is
door.
between you and anime. I don't want none of this.
Wait, who in the house watches that show? I'm just interested.
Phelan watches the show.
Okay.
Nice.
And she's
good,
really excited to
respect.
go watch the movie, but she also doesn't want to watch anime alone in a movie theater. So
I mean,
Tell her to travel up
same.
here to us,
Yeah,
and
I'll
we'll watch it.
travel.
with
Yeah,
her.
we'll go see it with her.
Yeah.
there you go. Anyway,
That show's pretty good. It's a
Yeah.
pretty good show.
It's a good show. It'll go on for about
Yeah, it's a
1,000
shonen series.
seasons.
After learning that, we got about a season and a half way in. I'm like, oh, this is a really good series. Who makes the manga? And I'm like, and I looked it up. It's like publisher Shonen Jump, and I was like, no. Now
It's
this is
gonna go
gonna
on
be
for-
Oh.
that I'm gonna have to now. be
Eventually
invested
they'll
in.
make a series that abridges like the whole story.
There you go.
after
Yeah, I can't wait
this.
for the My Hero Academia bridge.
No, I was like,
My Hero Academia. I don't know what.
That's
the
what makes
subtitle
Full Metal
would be
Alchemist
for it.
Brotherhood so
Spark
amazing.
Yeah.
Is that it just ends.
Sparking.
It ends. It actually
Shows
ends.
that animes that end are good.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Death Note ended.
Yeah, it took a while, and also that also goes on too long for
That's
its own.
true.
Oh, you're talking about the
Next show's
Netflix
not-
Yeah, with
live
Willem
action
Dafoe.
movie.
the
right?
live action movie
I-
starring Willem Dafoe.
Man, I
Star of
watched that.
Spider-Man and
Oh,
Spider-Man
you
2.
watched that?
I watched that. Boy, it got violent, and I wasn't expecting it.
I mean, the
I was
anime.
gonna say, was the anime not violent?
Yeah, it's
Not
fine.
not like
Animes
that.
love suggested violence. To be fair,
It's
not-
suggested. I watched a guy's head get destroyed by a ladder, and then watched another guy
I did
stab
too.
himself
I
with a
I did
knife.
too. It was called
and then you watch Death Note.
WWE Money in the Bank.
All right, moving on. The
Finally.
door. The
Let's open the door
Dorver.
and get out of here.
The Dorver.
Partial nudity.
Dorver.
The Dorver.
Partial.
This seems like an okay VR game, I guess. It looks
I mean, it's
Oh, no,
probably
Thanos.
spooky.
spooky. It looks alright. I don't know. It's got a lot of
Yeah,
like you
it just
looking
looks
at
like
levers and pressing
like
a button.
a spooky VR game.
Yeah,
But
with not very good
with
character
the
no
models.
hand presence. I'm not interested. No
This
hand.
is the month for it.
Yeah,
This is the
it is a
month.
month. Yeah, it looks.
It looks fine. I
It
don't
looks
know.
There was one
Fine.
point where there's actually like so I thought that the reason that small teams make these kinds of horror games is because you don't have to model a human in it. But there's definitely a shot in this trailer where there's like a human woman like talking and sitting in front of you, and I'm like, oh wow, she looks very like
Not good.
not realistic compared to like what the environments look like. She looks kind of
Yeah.
anime looking, like
The thing
like
about-
large eyes and
There
like
she
and stuff that doesn't really fit with the.
That hand also doesn't look good. Like,
I will say the
I
thing
mean,
about
this is a
VR
small
games
budget-
is
this
that
a smaller
like
game. This is a
even if you're on a
smaller
low budget, like because you're in VR and you're like in the world.
game. Yeah, it's very
you don't-
immersive.
The
for that.
graphics don't really matter as much. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're still like,
That's
oh,
true.
shoot,
Yeah,
this
there's
is
the woman
real.
right there. She just looks weirdly plasticky. I don't
there's
know.
a girl in the bed too that also didn't look very good.
And there's also
It-
some
you know,
Postal
it's
San
spooky,
Antonio.
there's
Mom
puzzles.
says it's my turn
There's
to
a
play
lot
the
of
Sega
puzzles. It
Genesis.
looks like.
It looks like there's it's like part puzzle room and then part spooky horror.
They need a
This-
good
this
VR
one-
puzzle room, man. There are no good ones apparently. All right.
You know what? That one spy game, is that actually out yet? I can't remember what it's called.
What spy game?
Spy one?
I want
Oh no, I don't
you to
think so.
die, or what was it? What's it called? Ah, that one. VR
Is this the-
spy.
is
It's
this
made
the
by people who
KFC
made,
one?
Oh, the people who killed the something you'll kill me or something like that. Like yes, I intend to kill you or something.
I expect you to die.
Defectors.
I expect you to die. Yeah, it is I expect you to die. Yeah.
I have that game. I still haven't played it yet.
Oh, that's when we saw it
Yeah,
like
like the
forever
game-
ago.
It indicated,
Yeah. I forgot about that game completely.
Death Trap. One.
Yeah, that game looked pretty good. It's basically a puzzle room
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. I'll check-
Except I was in a car.
Puzzle car.
puzzle car. You
That's a
know,
puzzle
rooms
car.
are many different things. It's all what you interpret.
Rooms can be a car.
All right. I'm
Moving
moving to the
on.
next one. What is this? The Missing Us. The Missing US.
Oh
rather.
yeah, that's right.
The Missing Us. You've heard of the Missing Link.
Look, the missing is
You've heard
all
of
in
the
caps.
missing? No, you've heard.
So this is a game by Swery that's coming out pretty soon. It looks
Freaky.
It looks freaky and a lot of Twin Peaks
Yep.
stuff.
Oh yeah. The way she talks is like, I was like, oh, I see you watch Twin Peaks, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know. It's very.
It's interesting
It's
though.
interesting. It's seems to be like a side-scrolling. I don't know what. Je ne
Like,
sais quoi.
Tried not to die from stuff thing.
Yeah.
This reminds me a lot of Limbo.
Yeah, I was
Kinda,
gonna say.
yeah.
The gameplay looks like that, to be honest, but with a lot
Yeah.
more trippy anime story is what
Yeah.
you know. I'm getting the vibe of.
with Western
Yeah.
Like, you got-
influences.
Yeah, it's got like an anime schoolgirl, like
That you're controlling.
Yeah, so
and-
this
and,
is
like, chasing after, and then there is like, you know, that kind of. But the gameplay seems to be kind of like side scroller, left to right,
Mm-hmm.
solve puzzles, like maybe
Don't
physics based jumping
die.
and like hopping over, like traps and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is developed by Swery Studio White Owls and published by Arc System Works, which
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
typically known for their fighting games.
Yeah.
Maybe this
Although they
turns
have
into a
done,
fighting
they have
game.
done other stuff before, right? They have done
I'm sure.
fighting games before,
I
right?
couldn't
Yeah.
name something off the top of my head though.
Me neither. I can only think of fighting games. I mean, this looks interesting. It's definitely got like a sense of style and a story,
And it's sweary.
and it's
Yeah,
sweary.
so
So
it'll
we're
be-
all.
I'm definitely interested for the sweary aspect for sure. Sweary's games have never been known to play amazingly, amazingly well.
What
No.
makes you say that?
But his story stuff is really interesting. One of my biggest disappointments in video games is that D4 will never be.
Go
for video
Boston,
games.
Wow.
go!
That makes me bummed out every time. I think
Go
about
It really
it.
makes me
Boston.
sad. I just so loved everything about that game.
We didn't even finish the 3 stories that came out. We only finished 2. I think.
Yeah, we only did the 2 of them. We should. Next time we hang out.
This is
Yeah.
clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
We're gonna
we're gonna be
fight
down for
about
Thanksgiving,
clam
so-
chowder.
There we go. We'll come over.
Got any times free?
Bring Mario
Reese-
Party.
Recently, I've several times in IRL have used
Ooh.
avant-garde,
So
and it
good.
always elicits a laugh from
God.
people.
Yeah,
And I'm just
weird.
like, you don't know what that's from.
You don't even know.
It's
I
so
forgot
Forgot
avant-garde.
about that.
They have to laugh.
I actually forgot avant-garde. I definitely have said "Go Boston, go"
Go
Yeah.
Boston,
among
go.
among people who don't know what that is.
Yeah, it just sounds like you're doing a great Boston accent.
Yeah.
Clam
Clam
chowder.
chowder.
Clam
I say that.
chowder.
I say that every time I see
Clam
chowder.
chowder. New York clam chowder
You
or
just gotta
Boston
pour
clam chowder?
all those
All the
clam-
oyster
oyster
crackers.
Pound
crackers.
of oyster
Where it's-
crackers.
you need more soup with your oyster
What
cracker
about
meal.
You get like 3 slices
And
of
the guy,
pizza.
like-
yeah, the
Yeah,
guy
and, like-
eats the
Or
God,
like
even
that.
s-
Didn't he have like a giant like turkey leg at one? Oh, like
or a hot dog or something.
You
Yeah.
had that guy as like your Xbox One.
He still is.
Oh, he's still your
my
Xbox One,
that
like,
guy. He's just got a
background.
big
that's,
clam.
what do you mean
He's
that
got the
guy?
big
That's
pot.
Forrest Kaysen.
Forrest
Forrest
Kaysen.
Kaysen,
Forrest
sorry.
Kaysen. How can you forget that guy?
What's the main character's name again?
I don't know.
Starts with a D.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Darren. I don't remember. Now I have to look
He's
it
got.
up.
I think he has 3 names and they're all begin with D.
I think
Uh,
you're
you-
right.
De Coco.
Could be Dominic.
Dominic De Coco.
All right. Anyway, I'm looking
Uh,
forward to this game to see what it's like. I am very curious about it because even if the game
David
is...
Young.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
We were completely wrong.
Yep.
What was it?
I'm curious
David
to,
Young.
curious to see what this game is like. So I will.
Yeah, same.
Even if it's flawed, it should at least be interesting.
All right, this is David.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Zarvot official story trailer. This is the game we talked
Zarvot.
about. So excuse me, Zarvo.
Is it Zarvo or is it Zarvot?
We still have not established.
I don't know.
You know.
We played this game with
Whichever.
Evo and talked about it, and we didn't know it would have a story mode, and apparently it does. And it looks weird.
It looks really
Yeah, also has a
weird.
great
and the,
screamo track
Yeah, it's a
from
screamo track, which-
circa 2004
yeah, the
that
tone.
my friends would have loved back in the day.
Mhm.
This tone of this trailer, I can't tell if it's like trying to be like.
It seems
funny?
very. It seems almost pretty serious. Like
Yeah.
melodramatic.
Yeah.
Seems
Very
serious,
sincere.
but I don't know if it's like trying to juxtapose like the seriousness of like
With
the
the
cuts
cubes?
and the emo music with like the fact that it's all about cubes and there's
Yeah.
like
About-
one
Yeah.
The
Cube
tagline is
talking to
cubes being
another.
friends or something like that. So I wonder if this is gonna be like a Thomas Was Alone sort of like where we rely on the writing, even though it's like very
So it's
Yeah.
very simple. Yeah, the controls or like visual. I really love the tilt
Multiplayer.
shift visuals.
Yeah.
Of this
simple,
game,
but it works.
which
really
we didn't quite mention before, but like just like how crisp, even though it is just cubes, it's like that's not
The
to say that
crispest
it's like
cubes.
low graphically. Like it's a very pretty game, despite
Mhm.
being just cubes as the main characters.
and like Amber mentioned, I think we all really love the multiplayer. And
Yeah, I
I
liked it
think
quite a
that
lot.
these mechanics could be fun to play in this like single player mode that seems to
sure,
be,
yeah.
focused
depends
on
how much
taking
you
on
do-
mobs of enemies rather than
Yeah,
other
if you
human
end
control.
if you end up doing a lot of kind of like human fights but with AI, that I don't think that would be fun. But yeah, if you're doing more
Puzzle
stuff than just
solving.
that,
Yeah.
then I think that could be interesting.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think it will be neat.
The multiplayer was great, so I'd be down just to play more of that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was going to be a single player
Nope.
component to this game.
No, it seems just like the simple little multiplayer game that we
I hope
were
it's good,
kind of
unlike
okay on.
Tumblestone's single player, which is not very good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Headliner NoviNews, which
Speaking of lighthearted games,
Yeah, this is
weird.
this is a very weird.
Speaking of a game, I can't really tell what tone it's going for.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly going for a tone and is being very poignant. But
Yeah, I mean, it's very much going for rip from the headlines,
Yeah.
political tone. The question is going to just be how well it hits because it's
Yeah.
very on the nose.
yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
hits you over the head.
It's like you're responsible for the news. You have to report. It's like choose what stories to report on, the good or bad. And it's like,
And
But
like,
that's
and
the
like,
thing
and,
is,
and
like-
the stories are very much like the stories are very much clearly like xenophobia versus non-xenophobia, and you were
Yeah.
in a country with like people on the street are saying things like Novarian. I didn't read the fake country, but it's like Novastarians for Novastaria, like
Yeah.
no outsiders, kind of
Yeah.
thing. So it's very much going for a current events, nationalism, xenophobic, like bigoted, like kind of tone. The question is, like, how sharp is that writing going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's almost like it's kind of like it's difficult to tell in this trailer, like, what they're trying to say in terms of, like, are they trying to say that the news media does control, like, strictly
Right.
the
Yeah.
narrative on everything, and are they trying to say that that's I don't know. I'm not
Bad.
quite sure what they're trying to say, and I feel
yeah, I
like
was gonna say it's like
depending
very
on-
biased media.
yeah, and I feel like the way
is this
they-
like a state-run? Is this like a state-run news? Like, are you
I
like
don't know.
like it's
'Cause
hard?
there
to,
was a game like that I think was state run, and it was like you had to stamp things out of the news that would offend the state,
Oh.
but you wanted to tell the
that-
truth.
That's the beginning of the We Happy Few. You're doing
Mm.
that.
Oh yeah.
there was
that's
I know an
true.
indie game
That's
that
like for
was
the first
completely
30
about that.
seconds. Oh.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of depends on what this game is trying to say, I suppose. Because like, it's obvious it's commenting on like current political climates in the
Yeah.
U.S. and outside of the U.S. But very obviously poignant right now for the Trump administration and atmosphere.
I'm
It's just like
also
what.
Not a big fan of how the game looks, to be honest.
Yeah.
It looks, it looks fine.
Some of
Like,
the characters look like they came out of like a free-to-play mobile game.
Yeah, I think it's like there's a disconnect between the portraits that you see pop up and the models, which
agree.
it's fine, but it's like it's two very
Very, very
stylized
different.
styles.
I like the portraits. I think those are good. Like the ones where the dialogue is coming up there.
It's fine, but it's like, they look very different from some of like their like
3D
in world.
counterparts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little like you wish if they're gonna do that like in world they look a little more simplified or something like that. So you wouldn't say like, oh, that doesn't look quite like that guy, or that looks a little weird. I don't know. I kind of agree with you on that, Ethan.
Thank you.
There you go.
This game looks like ass. what you're
No, it's just not my favorite.
saying.
Trust me, I'll tell you when a game looks like ass. But
All
we're
right,
not gonna
I
talk about a
trust
game
you.
looks like ass next.
No.
The next game we're gonna talk
Yeah,
about is
beautiful.
the Quiet Man official release date reveal trailer, which is
hype.
we are hyped for this game.
There's a
Oh,
tight
man.
4-minute trailer here. Just
Hey, that plays really good on an audio podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tap your ear, then shake your finger.
Shake
because
your
that's what you
finger.
do in the
Like
Quiet
Sonic.
Man.
Wag
Also-
your finger, Robotnik.
No, no, no.
Also, ethnic bad
Yeah, ethnic bad guy against
I'm
like
so
Swedish
mad they
looking
cut
dude.
out the line where he goes, "Are you stupid or are you really stupid?"
That's my favorite.
It's such a good line, and I heard it from the PAX demo. The FMV looks like it can make or break this game, and by
I
make or
like the
break-
way it
The
looks.
thing is that like
break
it
it.
almost the problem I have with the FMV is there seems to be no rhyme or reason between when it switches from FMV to
Gameplay.
in-game.
That might be
play.
just a trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Because,
Look,
like,
that
it's cut in the
that
trailer, but-
might be the this is how much we filmed, and we're not gonna go back and do
Exactly.
reshoots.
Yeah.
Why don't we just
We
fix it
need
in post
so
by
we need
making
so,
it completely
so when we need
digital?
when we need a new scene or a new like line of dialogue to add in, we just gotta make that part.
You might be right.
The thing that I've heard, and which this trailer does, is that you play as a deaf person, which is known already, but then like that means that you like lines of dialogue are like the characters are clearly talking, and
You don't
do
hear
not
it.
hear what they say.
Yeah.
Like if anyone's
but
watching
then-
the stream that we're playing or the YouTube footage, this is basically
getting a similar
you're not missing
experience.
anything. Like there's
There's some piano music playing that you're missing,
That's
but other
about
than
it.
that,
Yeah.
but they're not when they're moving their mouths.
You
most
don't
of them
hear
aren't
anything,
being heard,
yeah.
That
except
bird's not moving.
sometimes when they are, like at the very beginning. When,
Yeah.
hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Sid? Like, get out of here! Like,
And apparently sometimes it's subtitled, sometimes it's not.
the
like
bird,
It's...
the bird.
Check this bird out. My favorite part is him. At one point in the trailer, he hands this bird. This dude is
Like,
just like,
someone-
don't
Fuck
put
that.
that shit in there.
I don't
Like,
wanna see it.
I don't want to see
I wanna
that.
see this
I want
bird.
to see this
Put that bird
bird
away.
It's like, I found this dead bird. I found this dead bird.
I don't want to
this
see
bird.
that. No
Dude,
one wants to
what
put
the
that bird
fuck?
around here.
Dude, that's creepy. Why are you showing me this dead bird? Go away. Go away, man.
Oh, man, it looks.
This looks
This
like
looks like
I
a
fully,
fun
I
game
can,
to hang
I
out
can,
with friends and play.
yeah. I can
yeah.
start to fully understand now why Patrick Cup had called this such a terrible game, but one he could not wait for it to come out, and so he
Yeah.
could play the whole thing.
Yeah.
I
Because it's
just-
just,
Kind of want to. I
It's
kind of want. I
intriguing
kind of want to
enough.
see this whole game now.
yeah.
And after hearing that it's $15,
Yeah,
Heck
it is
yeah.
very cheap. And it's coming out in November 11th.
yeah, which
So
is
it's like,
pretty
it's
soon.
coming out soon.
Isn't
no,
was
of November 1st.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
was November.
Oh, sorry,
1st.
first. Sorry,
11,
yeah.
11/1.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
mean, I mean, I'm picking up Red Dead Redemption at the
And
end of the
it
month,
said-
so like
and
I'll
it-
stop to play this game.
And it's
No,
said-
don't. We should play this together. We'll be down for Thanksgiving. We should hang out.
I have to
We
wait
should play
that
this-
long?
Oh, come on.
There's no. Okay, anyways.
You'll be playing Red Dead Redemption. You,
That's fine,
you
man.
won't have to
I can
actually
wait.
wait.
I
You'll
can- I
forget
can
that this
save
game is coming
myself.
out because
I'll
you'll be
save
too busy
myself.
Yeah,
playing Red Dead.
it also said in the in what story was it connected? The Polygon story that this was connected to? Oh no, I forget where you found that, but it's gonna be discounted 10%,
Yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah.
$15, it already is. It's
like
15,
within
which is
the
like-
yeah, within the
Which is something I did not expect this game to be $15. I was gonna be like
No.
a $50 at least.
Yeah, I was guessing around
develops
40.
this?
I don't think it's very long. I
this
think
is-
it's only like 3 hours
No.
or 4 hours long.
I don't think. Well, based on that dollar amount, definitely I don't think it's very long.
Yeah.
But I just, based on it was Square Enix publishing it and like the amount of FMV in it, I just assumed it would be a full price game, even if it was bad. Like even if it was not a very good game, I just assumed it would be full price. But the fact that it's 15 is like, you should probably just get it just to see
Also,
what
it's
just to see what it
At
is.
some point in this trailer, he's fighting a guy and he pushes him up against they're at a gas station.
Oh,
he pushes him
yeah,
up against a
yeah.
gas
Yes.
pump and then he pulls
Pulls the
the
pump out,
pump
we
out,
don't see what happens.
and then that's all. Then it cuts away. So it's like,
That
well, what's he done? What
It's
did
a
he
good
do?
trailer.
What
Because
is
you
he
wonder
gonna
what
do
he's
with
gonna
it?
do.
Is he gonna like
Shove it down his
Shove
throat.
it?
down his throat? He's gonna have a gasoline fight.
Is he gonna pour it all over him and light him on fire? Like, what is he gonna do? He's so quiet. You don't know what he's gonna do.
Dude,
Don't even know.
it's always the quiet ones. I'm surprised that's not the tagline.
Yeah.
Nah.
Are you dumb or are you really dumb?
Are
Oh
you
wait,
really dumb.
are you an idiot or a really big idiot?
Boy, I can't wait to play this
is
with
being
y'all.
made by who is the developer on it? Square Enix is publishing it, but it is
I can't.
they've made other stuff. Like they're known for
What's the
Who
name?
is it?
Dang it, I can't find the
Find it.
I can't find
Find
it.
it.
Who made it? Oh,
I don't know.
we're waiting. We're watching this lady play the piano again.
He's still going to the club on mine because I'm watching it through the Twitch stream.
Yeah, we don't have the
We don't have the last
stream
thing.
up to date.
Doop-doop-doop-doop.
Human Head.
Oh, Human
Studios,
Head.
They made
Yes.
they were worked
Oh,
on the shadow.
this
They worked on
logo
the shadow.
looks familiar.
They worked on the Shadow of the Tomb Raider ports.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I know,
Wait,
their
no,
name's really
let's
familiar.
see. Human Head.
Human head.
Human
Head of
Head.
humans.
Hold on.
Human Head Studios.
I'm looking at it right now.
Let's see.
Survived by Boxy Kingdom. That sounds familiar.
Prey.
Prey.
They did
Rune.
the first Prey.
They did the first Prey?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they did the
Interesting. I
first
mean,
Prey.
I wonder how much of that team is still around.
Dungeon Defenders
Yeah.
2.
Hey, Dungeon Defenders is pretty good.
Oh no, they were working on the canceled Prey.
Call of
2.
Duty Online, the
Hmm.
Chinese only Call of Duty that was just online.
Okay.
Do you guys remember that?
Nope, because I've not
Yes, I
lived-
do remember.
I heard
that.
about it. but I
World
never-
of Tanks.
Oh, they made World of Tanks. I
They
thought
didn't
that
make
was-
it. They
ported
they
it to 360.
they helped. They assisted wargaming.net with support for.
They made the
redoing that.
Wii U version of Batman Arkham
Arkham
Origins.
The armored edition.
Interesting.
No, that was Arkham
Defiance.
Asylum.
They've done a lot of
Alright.
port stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Fuck it. They made this game, and this is what's gonna
They
put them on
they were
map.
the ones
They're gonna put them
making
on the
Prey
map.
2.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
that's,
that's what I said.
that's what
Yeah,
Ricardo
They, made the
said.
they were
That's
working
what
on the
Ricardo
canceled
said.
Prey 2.
Yeah.
The
Sad.
one
Okay.
that was like, oh, you're a bounty hunter guy in this big city.
It's weird that
You're
they
a
actually had like marketing materials for that game. And
Yeah,
actually
there was a
printed.
whole trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
I
a
have
whole
a Prey 2 badge from the first E3 we ever
I'm
went to.
so- Yeah, and it
I have a-
sounded
I have
like
a-
a neat
I have a-
concept, and it was like that first Prey game was
too.
not terrible. This sounds
It was
like it could be
alright.
I
cool.
like the first Prey game. Anyway,
Raul loved the first
Anyway, guys, which trailer wins trailer trash this week?
Jeez, there's like two that are very similar that are kind of.
I think there
Pulling
can
it
only
away.
be one.
There can only be
winner.
one.
I think it's gotta be the Quiet Man.
I
It's
think
a
the Quiet
sleeper hit.
Man. Amber does not agree. What do you think wins, Amber?
I'm debating between the missing or the missingness, as Ethan calls it, and the Quiet Man.
Well,
the missing
Neither
is an
choice.
interesting
This is
trailer.
cool.
Missing's cool. The Quiet Man seems more interesting to me. It's definitely got me more interested. I'll say that. So I vote the Quiet
and After
Man.
hearing it's $15, I also think that's a big part of that.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, after finding out the missing was made by Swery.
I mean, I feel like both those games we're gonna get just because we have
Yeah.
to know.
We have to know. We have to find out.
All right, well that does it for trailer trash.
With the Quiet Man winning,
Quiet Man winneth.
and it taketh away.
Yeah, take it away.
All right, well that does it for the trailer trash, and that means that's the end of the podcast. So, tap your ear, shake your
Shake
finger,
your head, shape your
just like
finger.
we do at the end of every podcast.
Show a dead bird.
dude, get that out of here.